For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son. Aren't you glad the verse doesn't read, for God so loved the rich, or for God so loved the famous, or for God so loved the Europeans or the Africans or the sober or successful, the young or the old? No. When we read John 3:16, we simply and happily read, for God so loved the world. How wide is God's love? Wide enough for the whole world. Are you included in the world? Then you are included in God's love. Oh, but surely there's a limit. Surely there has to be an end to his love. You'd think so, wouldn't you? But David the adulterer never found it. Paul the murderer never found it. Peter the liar never found it. When it came to life, they did hit bottom. But when it came to God's love, they never did. When asked to describe the width of his love, Jesus stretched one hand to the right and the other to the left and had them nailed in that position so you would know he died loving you.
Las nubes lo escondieron y en mi corazón el frío se sintió. Hoy al
despertar tu ausencia la noté. Having a barbecue at Pastor's house. I don't think there's enough meat here. Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at the mountains all the way around. Today is the birthday of Bolivia, so it's they have people are doing something up the mountain there. Clouds are coming in. And the barbecue here is salt and lemon pepper. Right now, we're doing a special thing here in Bolivia where they dug a hole in the ground and they pile up these mud blocks and they've put potatoes, all sorts of vegetables inside, and they cook inside this oven, but they're covered with earth and rock. And then after it's all cooked and no steam's coming out, they will eat it. That will be part of our supper. Oh, now the women want to get involved and say they've done all the work. See, so through the chimney they put the wood, but that's really hot. You can burn yourself there. You got to be careful. So here's the line of the people from the church. Young people, hi girls. Saludo. And there's the youth pastor and pastor from one of the churches. And there's my friend Jesus. They did all the work.
Palabras que
This is so cool. Very different. Very, very different. That's how they did it in the olden days. Here I am. I'm going to try one of these potatoes. They came out of the earth. There's dirt all over it, but it's so hot. They peel the skin off and eat the potato. Well, I wouldn't think the dirt's bad for you because it's the bugs or anything that's in it would already be burnt and cooked. But we'll see what it's like. Welcome to one of our mission trips and eat a very unique meal. Any of you that are interested on coming, this is a youth group and pastor at his house. They cooked up the most unusual style of food. Now the potatoes and oca might not go with some of you, but it is interesting because it's done under earth. And here's your plate. You have different carrots, onions, everything. And you go right down. Here's this lady has an oca right on her plate. That's oca. And here's my plate. I even ate the dirt. They're stealing it off my plate. It tastes really, really, really good. Saludos a Canada. Feel free to come on one of our mission trips. It's beautiful, it's humbling, and it's really, really fun. Here's a lady from the church who has her little store, and she said it was nuts and prunes, fruit. But check out the tangerines. Nowhere in Canada you will see them that big. Nowhere. Just to prove to you how big they are compared to my hand. Look at that. That's like a grapefruit. Now I'm gonna buy it. See you guys.
Welcome, Tarija.
Welcome to Tarija. For our next trip, we're planning on a project here with this pastor that I'm speaking to. We would like to do something here in this community for a church expansion into the community of this beautiful city that you see here. It is a very old city from times back. Just to show you, you can see the beautiful ceramic roofs on the houses down there. And this is a beautiful viewing. Welcome to Tarija, and we invite you to one of our mission trips, either February or August. This city is even beautiful in February because it's not overly hot.